Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make more money with your Google business profile. Watch this. This video is dedicated to the best of the best, my brother, Darren Marion. I love you, brother. All right, guys, I hope everybody is doing great. Just in case you haven't seen my videos before, my expertise is right here in the Google Maps, Google My Business, Google Business Profile, right here. This area, this is the 3-pack area. This gets over 60% of all local clicks. So if somebody's looking for a roofer, a dentist, a doctor, electrician, a plumber, anyone in that area, any local service where you drive to them or they drive to you, you want to be located here, especially if you have an emergency service. If you're a locksmith or a plumber, electrician, you provide an emergency service. If you're not here, you're missing a ton of business. And this is what I do. I get businesses here. Now, the other thing that I do is I teach businesses how to do this themselves. Well, why? Because I'm such a great guy? No. Because a lot of people that I teach in the beginning have been able to build their business up to the point where they're able to afford me. Right? So they've built a relationship with me over the past couple of years. I've been doing this 7 years. And after several years, they built up their business by watching my videos, and now they could move on to other things, and now I could handle their SEO. So if you're in that situation, please feel free. You see my cell number. Please feel free. Shoot me over a text. I'll be happy to talk with you. Hey guys, I've been putting out content for 7 years. I have 9,878 subs. If you would please hit the like and subscribe, that helps me out a lot. Thank you. So I got a real good buddy out in Brooklyn who's built up his business for the past probably 15 years. And listen, he's getting into his mid-50s now, and probably another 5 years he's going to look to sell. One of the mistakes that I spoke to him that I feel he's making is that he's spending a lot of money on pay-per-click, meaning that if you're spending $20,000 per month on pay-per-click, that's going to devalue your business. Think of it like this. You have one McDonald's, right? But you have to pay advertising charges expenses to bring people to McDonald's. Or you could have 10 McDonald's set up. Which one is going to sell for more, right? So I've had some people reach out to me that watch my videos saying, you know what, I don't think it's ethical to, look, that's fine. And I appreciate any kind of comment, and you could say whatever you want on my comment. I really do, I appreciate it. I'm always amazed that anybody's even watching my videos, to be quite honest with you. Whenever I upload one and I see that somebody's watched it, I honestly, after 7 years, I'm still amazed. So a comment is, I can't believe it. Anyway, I respect what anybody says, and this is method that isn't for anybody. But look, think of this. When Walt Disney first made Mickey Mouse, all he did was draw a circle, right? Then he drew 2 more circles for the ears, and that became Mickey Mouse. Had he thrown that out or just left that, that would have never turned into, the mega enterprise that is today, Disney, right? It owns half of all media companies out in the United States. So I say that to say that you have to think of your business like this, right? You can't think of your business as like, oh, I'm trying to get into the 3-pack. You should be thinking like, I want to build this entity that I started. I want to build it up so big so in 5 to 7 years, I could tell somebody, look, this business is for sale, my plumbing, my electric business. I have 10 locations that are self-sufficient. I don't pay for ads, right? And this is what it's bringing in a month. Now, if that's not your mindset and you just, you want to be ethical, the most ethical, and I respect you. I don't mean to say it like that. But if you want to do it that way, I respect you. But just realize that when it comes time to sell, you're going to sell 1 location, and I'm going to sell 25 locations, right? And you're going to put in 20 years, and I'm going to put in 20 years. And it's going to be really hard work, but I'm going to get paid 25 times more than you because I have 25 more locations. Maybe if I say it like that, you understand. right? So I have this buddy, he's doing real good, right? But he only takes up a small part of Brooklyn, right? He only takes up a small part of Brooklyn. If he had 10 more locations in different parts of Brooklyn, maybe Manhattan, if he had one by the Empire State Building or something like that, right in the middle of Manhattan, right? And built up these entities, he would be able to sell his business for much, much more. So guys, I want to show you how to unlock this gold mine that you have. You have one Google business profile. I need you to have more. Even if you doubled it, every year, in the next 10 years, you'll have 20, right? The first thing you need to do is you need to see how much space your Google business profile is taking. For example, what's the proximity? What's your reach? The only way to do that is to use a GeoGrid software like a local dominator. I'll put that in the description below. So for example, you'll run the grid and you'll notice that you're ranking here. Everything here in green is your ranking, but you're not ranking on the right side. So you need to get some offices because there's a Google hard line right here. They won't let you go any further. They have a cutoff, right? Because there's 500 electricians or dentists in that area. They want to try to give everybody a shot, right? So the only way to get into this area, into this red area, is to have another location. And you don't know where to get your location if you don't have a GeoGrid software. So the first step is get a GeoGrid software. Second step, create a page on your website. Now, it doesn't have to be in your navigation, but I really love Insure One. I didn't do this website. I just love their location pages. I think their location pages are excellent. So you want to get a location page, and you want to put that on your website. Like I said, it doesn't have to be on the top of the navigation. You could put it in the footer somewhere, or you don't even have to put it on the page. This is for Google, right? Because you don't want to confuse your customers, right? Just set it up like this. I'll put this link in the description below. It's just super simple. Now, this is the link that you would put into your Google business profile as your landing page for every location that you set up. You don't use your home page to link back to. In your Google business profile, every single location page, every single location, you use a location page. So this would be your location page for West Atlantic Boulevard, for example, right? And it's very simple. It has your hours, it has your map, it has directions, a little bit about the business, payment methods. It's very, very simple, but a lot of these pages rank. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to get a location page on your website. The second thing is you want to press release and talk about your new office. I like Magic PR. Some people told me that they were having problems logging in there last week, but I think that Magic PR is fabulous. They'll build you a press release. They'll send it out to like 100 different news places. And you make sure you add your name, address, and phone number. That's your NAP for your new location. So you talk about your new location located on Mindsaw, located at 1010 Main Street, Staten Island, New York, 10314. All right. All right. So you get your press release from that. Then you want to get some citations. So citations are directories like Yelp, Thumbtack, Angie's List, right? There's hundreds of different ones. A place that I've used in the past is called Citation Vault. Try to get somewhere between 150 and 200 citations. In fact, probably 100 would be enough, right? With your new location. And the web link that you want to add is your location page link. So it's going to ask you for your website. You don't put your home page. You put your you see right here, Insure One Locations, Margate Insurance, right? You put, this is the page that you put for your citation. So So Google knows that this is the address that you're trying to promote, right? The last thing that you want to do is you want to get reviews. Start getting reviews on Facebook, and if you could get a Yelp account, get reviews for your location, right? So if you have some customers in this area, give them create a Facebook page for that area, right? And get reviews for this area. Right, for every location you pay, you want to set up a Yelp and a Facebook wherever you could get reviews and start getting reviews. The last thing you do is you set up a Google business profile. Since you created a page on your website, you got press releases, you got citations, right? You got reviews on other sources like Facebook and Yelp. They may approve, Google may approve your Google business profile. They'll just send it to you because they just think that you're an average Joe that doesn't know. And all you have to do is claim it. Is just claim the location. You see that? So I just want to show you something right here. I had said something and I could see, while I was saying it, I could see where it could be confusing. I want you to just click Edit Profile right here on your Google business profile. I want you to scroll down right here to the website. That is where I want you to put every location you put in. Your location page is right here in this location, in this where it says website. Right? Every Google business profile is set up for that location. So if you have a Tampa location, you have a St. Petersburg location, a Clearwater location, it all gets set up. Each Google business profile is specific for that. Now, when somebody hires you from your St. Petersburg or your Clearwater location, you make sure that you send them the Google business profile from that location, not the main one. Because if you use the main Google business profile that you set up, you can have 500 reviews on one, and all your other Google business profiles, you can have 0 reviews. You got to send them the link for each location. Each specific location, you have to build up reviews on that location. I don't know how to say that simpler. Let me think about that. Let me say, how do I say that simple? Because I know there's somebody that doesn't understand that, right? So for every location, you're going to set up a Google business profile, right? Each Google business profile is specifically for that location. If somebody comes to the Tampa location, you got to make sure that if this is your Tampa Google business profile, that this is the review link that you send them for the Tampa office. If you did an electrician job in St. Petersburg, you have to log into your St. Petersburg Google business profile and send them the review link. Each review link is different. For each Google business profile that you have, the link is different. I think that's the right way to say it, right? Make sure you add pictures. That's another thing I was going to say. Add pictures. Upload as many pictures, photos as you could. Not only of the inside of your building, but also the outside and signage, right? You want to upload all those pictures to your Facebook page, your Yelp page, right? So then when Google sees this and also press releases, send a couple of pictures. So when Google sees this, they know that it's definitely a real location. And you know what? For all argument's sakes, it may be a real location. I'm not telling you to set up fake locations, but just have other locations besides the one that you have. Because now when you go to sell it, you're now selling 25 locations. You're selling 25 times what your first location is. I hope that makes sense. Guys, I create these videos for you, to help you. After a while from having a relationship with me, some people want me to do the work. If you'd like me to do that, you see my information on the screen here. Please feel free, reach out to me. I'll be happy to set up a consultation with you. You actually speak with me. And be good to your family. Kiss your wife, kiss your kids, and we'll see you tomorrow.